Properties of water. Have you ever boiled water to make a cup of tea or cook food? What is it that makes the water boil? It's the high temperature that makes the water boil. How do we know when the water is boiling? It is when the steam rises. And the most common way to know the water is boiling is to look for bubbles. As the water heats up, tiny bubbles will form on the bottom of the pot and gradually rise to the top. What is steam made from? Steam is produced through evaporation or boiling. Draw and label a picture of water boiling in a pan. It's already drawn and given on the screen. Water changes state. Water changes state when it is heated or cooled. For example, when we heat ice, it melts to form liquid water. When solids, like ice, are heated, their particles gain energy and start to move more quickly and pull further apart. If particles gain energy and start to move more quickly and pull further apart, then it forms liquid. If we heat water enough, that's when it will boil. When water boils, it forms bubbles of a gas called steam. Steam is heated water vapor. The particles of the liquid gain heat and move further apart and become a gas. This happens throughout the liquid, not just on the surface. So liquid plus heat gives gas. Melting and boiling points. All substances melt and boil. Different substances take different times to melt or boil because it takes different amounts of heat for them to change state. The amount of heat in a substance is called the temperature. We measure the temperature with a thermometer. The unit we use is degrees centigrade. Melting point. Like other substances, water needs to reach a certain temperature where it can change its physical state. The temperature at which a substance melts is known as its melting point. This is when the substance changes from a solid to a liquid. The melting point for ice is 0 degrees Celsius. Water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. This means that the melting point of ice is the same as the freezing point of water. Please note that the boiling point of pure water, that is, it's not mixed with any other substance, is 100 degrees Celsius. But most of our water has small amounts of other substances mixed with it. This makes the water boil at a slightly different temperature. Water also boils at a lower temperature, the higher we are above the sea level. Water expands. We know that the particle model of matter that when a substance gains heat, its particles move faster and spread out. This makes the substance take up more space. We say that the substance expands. When the substance cools down, its particles move very slowly because they have less energy and move closer together. The cooled substance takes up less space. It gets smaller or contracts. Water expands. Heated particles move faster and further apart. That's why water expands. But cooled particles move more slowly and closer together. Can water always boil at 100 degrees Celsius? No, the boiling point of water depends on the air pressure in the surrounding environment, which changes the temperature required for water to reach the corresponding vapor pressure. Under low pressures, water boils at temperatures below 100 degrees Celsius.